Welcome back to the Approach Women program. This is lesson 11, the direct approach. So starting from now on until the end of the program, we will actually be approaching women specifically to hit on them. For the last 5 or 6 lessons or so, we've been focusing primarily on social anxiety exercises and slowly building up your social confidence to get you to the point where you're not so nervous to walk up to an attractive woman you don't know and you can talk to her. If you found any of the previous exercises difficult, then it's recommended that you go back and redo it until it feels comfortable, because the step up in this lesson is probably the biggest step up that you will have done so far. So let's talk about the direct approach. Basically, a direct approach is when you approach a woman and you directly state why you're approaching her, which is that she's attractive and that you want to meet her. Why direct works? It establishes a non-friend precedent. It sexualizes the interaction immediately. It shows boldness, which is attractive, and it gets rejection out of the way up front. Now, a lot of guys complain. They say, well, if I walk up to girls and just tell them that they're cute, then a lot of them are going to freak out and tell me that they have boyfriends or run away or whatever. It's true. I wouldn't say freak out, but it's true. I mean, you will get a lot of rejections up front. But what this does is it saves you time, because the ones who don't reject you are basically, it's implied that they're interested as well. And so you can basically take that and run with it. It cuts out a lot of the extra time and effort required looking for women that are interested, or getting women who are kind of like on the fence, getting them really interested. All in all, it's a more efficient and beneficial approach, especially during the daytime. It also is probably the most useful way to help you get over your approach anxiety. If you can approach a woman directly and get comfortable doing that, then you'll begin to feel comfortable approaching women in almost any situation. So here's the approach that I use probably 95% of the time. It goes like this. Excuse me, this is kind of random, but I thought you were cute and I wanted to meet you. My name is Mark. Usually I follow that up with, you don't look like you're from wherever. New York, wherever you are, blah blah blah. Couple considerations. Give her a little bit of personal space. Don't ever approach her from behind, and focus on women by themselves and who are stationary. So this is your exercise. I want you to go out and do 10 direct approaches in one day. Ask them where they're from, and then ask them for their number. Chances are you're going to get only a few numbers, and most of those will be polite, but right now we just want you to start practicing doing that. And a couple of the coming up lessons, we'll talk about how to actually build up conversations and build some rapport before you ask for the number. But for now, just do 10 approaches, ask them where they're from, chit chat about that for a while, and then ask them for their number. Write your reactions and experiences.